Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome back to City Sewers. So we have a very busy day today because we've kind of taken a break, what with Christmas and the kids being out of school and the new year and all that stuff. So we've kind of been just taking it easy. On top of all that, David ended up getting a cold, so he's been taking it easy. So we all just kind of decided to take a break and spend some time together as a family. And we also had a lot of rain, so a lot of outside projects couldn't get done. But now it's not raining, it's overcast, but it's not raining, and I've got some projects I need to do. First, I've got to feed the rabbits, but our patio has gotten pretty nasty. Not nasty, cluttered. For a while we had Nimue living over on the patio in a dog crate that I use usually for transporting my goats, because she ended up getting some sores on her feet due to her being a yucky bunny, and she kept urinating on her resting mat, or her resting tile, and she gave herself foot sores from sitting in her own urine. So I moved her into there and kept her on dry bedding, and she ended up kindling while she was in there, and so she stayed in there until the babies started moving out of the nest, and one of them came out through the wire in the cage. It was like, you know what? Her sores are healed, she can move back into her cage, so we moved her back over here. But due to all the rain and stuff, I haven't really been able to clean up everything yet. There's some bedding in the kennel that needs to be cleaned up, but even the whole patio area has gotten just a lot of hay all scattered out over there, because we also store our hay over there. So it's just been a little bit of a mess, and it's really hard to clean it up when it's all rainy and wet. So now it's not raining, and it's been not raining long enough for things to dry out and not be super heavy. So that is my big project today, is getting that cleaned up. But also, at some point in this video, I'm going to show you David finished the bathroom, and it looks amazing. So good. I'm thrilled with it. So first things first, we're going to feed the rabbits. Really? Daenerys has an opinion. So the rabbits are fed. Now it's time to get started on the patio, and I'm going to show you guys the before, so don't judge me. No, it is a mess. Here's the before of my patio. Okay, so there is a mess here between plants that didn't make it, and see things that were empty when I placed them, and then it rained and they became heavy, so I gotta move those. This plywood is, I can't move this by myself, so I'll have to see if I can get David to help me at some point. But, let's see, it's a bit of a mess. So we're gonna get this all cleaned up today. So it is a little bit of a disaster area, but now that it's not raining, I can get this cleaned up and make it a little bit more inhabitable. Now what's funny is, as I was looking through this, I just found something that must have fallen behind the cooler when I was harvesting, but I found an elephant garlic and it's sprouted. So I'm probably gonna just throw this out in the garden and just let it be and let it do its thing, because it's totally gonna live through the winter. If it's gotten this far outside the soil, I'm guessing that it probably got some rain on it, and that's why the roots are so hydrated, because I mean, these roots definitely aren't saturated, but they're definitely not all the way dry either. So I'm gonna plant this in the garden and let it do its thing. Oh dear goats, I almost forgot to feed you your grain, huh? Why don't we do that real quick before I get started? Alright, now let's get to work on this mess. All right, that was a heck of a project. Now it feels so good to be done with it. Oh my gosh, I've been like tiptoeing through this patio for the past few weeks, and now it's so clean and clear, and it soothes my soul. Now that this project is done, I want to show you guys another finished project, which is the bathroom that David has been doing a lot of work on. He's spent a lot of time on it. We had some delays on it because of issues with an order for the shower doors, but it is finally finished and it looks great. Come see it. Didn't that look fantastic? We are so delighted with how it turned out. It is such a big, huge change. I've wanted to do that bathroom for a long time, and now it looks great, and it's nice and bright, and it just feels bigger without having actually added any space really to it. So we're really happy with it. Coming up soon, I'll be doing a winter tour, I guess, of our property. I have had some questions about how we have our property laid out, how we have our animals versus our garden, things like that, and I will do my best to convey that into a video. It's really sometimes difficult to get a feel for how things are really laid out based on a video versus seeing them in person. But we have had questions about how we have our setup, so I will do a tour video going into how we have things set up, how they're laid out, and that's what works best for us. We're going to talk all about having the things that we have in the city. So now it's getting about time for me to go pick up my kids from school. So as always, this is your urban nerd with a goat herd, so that you can grow where you're planted.